Emsolation is recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people, the first storytellers of this country. We pay our respects to elders past and present and to any First Nations peoples listening. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
You're in Emsolation.
Well, hello there and welcome to a very special Devil Wears Prada 2 edition of Emsolation. That did require a shimmy. Michael's in a formal tuxedo.
He is.
I'm in silk.
Yeah.
Sorry. My name is Em Russiano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster, amongst other things. And with me is my very best friend since I was 11, award-winning screenwriter, Mr. Michael Lucas. Thank you for the effort. I see you.
Thank you. The effort was asked for. I didn't just surprise you with it, but I hope I tried to deliver.
No, it's good. There'll be no radicalisation of me today. It's not a Sabrina
Don't
Bieber.
speak too soon. How long have we been going? 40 seconds?
True. It's true. We are here today to talk about my trip to South Korea
Of course.
to interview the queens.
Yeah.
And when you get the call, and when I told you I might be interviewing Meryl Streep, even as I said those words, it didn't feel real.
No, still doesn't.
No. And I can't even recall when I was there. When was it?
It was either 2 weeks or 8 years ago. I don't know.
Yes. Maybe?
Was it 2 weeks ago? No, it wasn't even. It was a week and a half.
I'm still in hospital mentally.
Yeah.
I won't give that context.
Even that. Oh. Not triggered by Meryl, although could have.
I still can't train. It's very sad. Hello to all our new listeners. If you're a Meryl Streep fan and Anne Hathaway fan, I feel like those two go hand in hand.
Pretty much.
I think you're going to be both.
Every theatre kid in the world, basically.
Pretty
That's what
much.
we're talking about, and most of the gays.
Yes. Welcome to our podcast. Each week, Michael and I discuss pop culture, politics, personal chaos, sometimes penises, all the P's. But this week, no penises were harmed in the making of The Devil Wears Prada 2. They will be wrapped with that brand association that I've just done.
They will be.
Yeah.
They will. Is this the first time we've had Oscar winners on this podcast?
Well, we've had Glenn on, but she's been nominated 15 times, hasn't
She hasn't won, and indeed, and the all's fair. No.
Our first Oscar
Oscar.
winners. Oh, my God, look at us go. From humble beginnings 7 years ago in my roof to here we are. I'm so proud of us. I was looking for like a little, what do I need? I need like a...
Yeah, well, just one step closer to what? Who can say?
So I arrived in South Korea and the first official, because I'm press, I'm pressed press. I'm a journo who's got no qualifications. Do you think that's going to stop me? Absolutely not.
People query about the state of journalism in this world, but not here. We love it.
Dare you?
Your press, like the way that Carrie Bradshaw feels like she's pressed. That's a compliment. Who wouldn't be thrilled?
Asking myself, would Meryl like me or would the interview be a disaster?
To be fair, that is exactly what you were asking yourself, and so was I. Let's not deny it. Couldn't help but wonder.
Absolutely. And my goal wasn't to trip them up or get some salacious tidbit. My goal was to win them the fuck over.
That's true, although we would have welcomed a salacious tidbit as well.
More important that they liked me.
More important.
Again, theatre kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
My priorities lay there. Don't worry about it.
You can't. If they didn't, you'd be on your deathbed and it'd be haunting you.
I'd go back.
I had no chemistry with Meryl. It would be the last words you said.
Imagine. The first official event was the general press conference, a media scrum, but South Korea style. No scrum was involved. It's the most organised event I've ever been a part of. So at the back of the room, there's like 100 cameras, then probably about another 100 press outlets sitting very neatly on tables all in a row. And then there were the Australian women up the back. We were on the last table. It was me, Sunrise, morning show, and Mamma Mia. So we had Laura, Sally and Renee, and we're all sitting up the back, really just trying to be low-key, keep a low profile.
How'd that go?
Well, I learned something very quickly. In South Korea, I don't know what the state of North Korean audiences are.
I'm glad you didn't find out.
They're very polite. And I quickly realised they don't applaud anything.
Oh, that would be hard.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
And you would think if you're interviewing, say, someone like, I don't know, Anne Hathaway, the room might respond.
Yeah.
Now, I did what any Australian would have done. I overcompensated.
Yeah.
And you'll hear very clearly what I did and what everyone else didn't do. Here they are introducing Lady Anne Hathaway.
The role of Andy Sachs, Anne Hathaway.
Silence. Silence.
What an outfit, by the way.
With the left side.
Silence, Michael. No clapping.
Okay, girl. Wave at the cameras.
Now, do you see how they have to wave and turn?
And now straight ahead, center, please.
Nothing happening in the room.
Nothing.
I'm wooing.
Oh, thank God.
Literally got Anne Hathaway putting on a show. So they say left camera, right camera, front. If
Nothing.
it were here,
Tumbleweeds.
can you imagine?
I know. Well,
With every pose, there would be like, we'd all be clacking our click-clack fans.
is it Korea or is it the state of Gen Z in the world? Because look at Coachella. Silence, standing there, phones.
That's exactly what it was. Everybody had a phone in their hand except the old Australian ladies up the back. I was wooing and hooing.
No, you also had a phone in your hand, but you can multitask.
Of course I can.
You can keep one hand free for the wooing.
Absolutely. So I thought, okay, maybe they're just warming up. Because if you are going to be next introducing a woman who has been a part of cultural change movements, multi-award-winning, pretty much considered the GOAT. If you're going to be introducing Meryl Streep, I think the rule of the law of science of God, if you believe in one, is that you stand.
You're on your feet.
On your feet.
Yeah.
You stand.
Yeah.
Even if Meryl isn't there, if anyone says Meryl's name, you should probably stand.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You stand, you break into an a cappella Mamma Mia, you do what you can.
I had anxiety. I had anxiety over what had happened with Anne, and I was worried for Meryl.
Okay.
Here's what happened when they introduced Meryl.
Meryl Streep. Meryl, please come stand.
Even less clapping.
You can stand right
Silence.
side, please, Meryl. And-
Silence, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I was dying. I was dying so badly. I was wooing so hard. And I brought it up in the interview, which you'll hear later. I explained to them I was the lone Australian wooing in the back because Anne is one of us. I want you all to know Anne is a theatre kid at heart because she did what I did. She just dug in to try and get some sort of response. She was cracking jokes. She went in, she went harder. She kept digging to try. And I was laughing loudly. I was giving it to her because the room gave in. Now, I just think also culturally what I did learn in South Korea is they're quiet, polite people.
Which would suit you in most situations,
Definitely.
but not this one.
I don't know how stand-up would go. I'm desperate to go see a stand-up show. A friend Renee, who I was there with, she saw Whitney Houston in Korea.
Wow.
And she said, silence, even for Our Lady Whitney.
Wow.
So it's just a cultural thing, not a criticism. I get it. But also as a performer, my worst nightmare. I just want to say. Now, moving on. So they sat down and they had this incredible woman who was doing all the translating. She was there all day. I kept running into this woman. And they asked a question which I really loved and ended up hijacking my interview entirely because I was so taken with it. Now, while I was in South Korea, in fact, the day we were going to the press conference, the historic Vogue cover was bestowed upon
Anna and Meryl.
So Anna Wintour, first time ever on the cover of her own magazine. And from behind the scenes, I spoke to a few people. It took some corralling
To get her to agree
get
to
Anna
it?
to agree to this. It was easier to get Meryl because Anna's like, and I get it. She's like, no, I make the magazine. I'm not on the magazine.
Yeah, it does feel like a line cross, although she has handed it over, hasn't she, to Chloe Marl?
Yeah, she's kind of like at large.
Yeah.
She's still in charge.
I can imagine Chloe Marl going, honey, this will sell. This will sell. Circulation.
And it also signalled her acceptance of the homage to her that Miranda Priestley is. And Meryl has said multiple times that Miranda is an amalgamation of lots of different people she knows.
Yes.
But
a lot of the men. Mike Nichols.
Yeah. And what I did also find out is it was easier for Meryl to get clothes. So for the first round, everyone was too terrified to lend clothes to the movie for Miranda's character. So her outfits were not as, designer, upmarket, quite luxury as you would expect. But because Anna gave her tick of approval for the sequel, Meryl's wardrobe is
pylon.
insane.
Yeah.
It's so good. So they did this cover And the extraordinary thing about this is, so that was shot by Annie Leibovitz, who's 76, Meryl 76, Anna's 76, and then they had Grace styling and they had Greta. So first name only, Greta doing the interview, first name only icons at this shoot.
Greta Gerwig?
Yeah, Greta Gerwig did the chat. It's an incredible interview. Go and read it. You'll love it. Meryl spoke about, a lot of times with this film, and I kept seeing, and Meryl ended up getting quite, not pissed off, but you could see she'd had it with this question. People saying, what's the message in the film? The messaging for women and the messaging for going after your dreams and stuff. And I could tell the girls just wanted to say, guys, this is just a movie about fashion to go with the gays and the girls. Like, let's not look too deeply into it, But Meryl took the question gracefully. And also the South Koreans, they love a lengthy question. Some of the questions were like 5 parts, and I could see Meryl and Anne going, how am I going to remember which part to answer?
Yes.
But this was a moment where I just loved, and it's kind of, you'll hear Meryl talking about being a woman of a certain age and how she's enjoying kind of being the champion for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 7-year-old women playing parts like this.
Yes.
In any movie or under any circumstance. So I'm happy to represent you. And to, because, my God, I just did this a Vogue cover with Anna Wintour. Such a great story.
Yeah, we saw it.
She's, you saw it.
Yes, yes.
And she's 76. We're the same age. It was shot by
Annie Leibovitz, who's 76.
Okay, Em.
76. 76 trombones. And, I think it gives often women over 50, I'd say, disappear into the woodwork, and they're not, their interests and opinions are less valued in culture. And so it's fun to see this person who is credibly placed in the world and having that influence.
What a queen.
She's so beautiful. Not that it matters.
Not that it matters. And I was up close. I don't know how she does it because it's natural. I'm telling you, she looks, she's incredible.
She hasn't gone to a Kardashian doctor.
I love that she breaks into song mid-sentence. Not the first time I saw her do that day either. Again, one of us.
Like Celine.
Oh, like Celine. So we move on to the lead up to the interview. And look, I took the brief very seriously. While some people may have just worn professional attire.
Did you take the brief or did you invent the brief?
No, I noticed that some would say I piggybacked onto the brief.
Yeah. You joined their brief.
Yeah, I noticed that at a lot of the press conferences, the colours for the film are, of course, red, black and white. So I wanted to theme my outfit accordingly. I spoke to my best friend Lara, who's the designer of Zhivago. Incredible Australian label. Lots of people ask me about this suit, this shirt. The red shirt I'm wearing today is the red version of the black one you'll see there because Mama's not an idiot. No. Branding. So I wanted to go in hard because also it's a film about fashion. So why wouldn't I? We had been initially told we were allowed 7 minutes for the interview.
Yes.
And as I was sitting down with my other fellow Aussie journos, I'm a journo, self-proclaimed.
Yep.
They came out and said, it has to be 5.
Oh, what? You can't do that. What was the rationale?
That they were coming from a Korean game show, which I'll show you in a minute. They were coming from doing a game show.
Oh, okay.
Which are famously bonkers.
Yes.
And they were a bit behind schedule. That was why.
Hi, viewers of UQuiz. Which camera are you in? Is it this one? Okay.
Yeah. Hi, viewers of UQuiz. We're so excited to be here. I'm Anne Hathaway. Obviously, this is the one and only Meryl Streep, and we're here to talk about The Devil Wears Prada 2.
The girls were amazing. We all bonded instantly. These kind of junkets, you do trauma bond with people because we were all so sweaty and nervous.
Yeah.
So you'll see here, if you just play the video, we've got Sally, Renee, Laura's at the back there, and myself. And we were the only kind of Australian representatives there. We were standing out like sore thumbs, put it that way. Australian contingent, gals. Yeah, Laura. Girl. We love Laura. Perfect. Yeah. Let's do it. So that was Renee from The Today Show, Sally from Sunrise and from Channel 7 and Laura from
Where
Squeeze.
were you in the order of
last. Let's discuss. So then Jonathan from Disney came out and said, okay. And I said, right, this is like when they announce a Drag Race variety show and everybody wants to know what's the order. And usually the queen that's won the mini challenge sets the order.
Yeah.
Well, Jonathan is the Disney PR man. Let's call him the queen that won the challenge. And so we're like, what's the order? And I looked him dead in the eye and I said, you've put me last, haven't you? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get them when they're most tired, when we've got the least amount of time.
But also maybe when their filters are down.
Maybe. Who can say? And sure enough, Laura went first.
To be fair, I'd put you last. Of course I would.
Yeah. Laura went first from Mamma Mia. Then Sally from Channel 7 went. Then Renee from Channel 9. And then I brought it home.
You'd have to imagine that you would put the networks in the middle. You would. You'd do more your onlines either side.
Yeah, we are the onlines.
They're more formal than networks.
It's true. But Renee and Sally, I absolutely love them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like I've truly, their talents are wasted on commercial television because they're getting the straight version. Those two girls are hilarious. I made friends, guys. I made friends with them lifelong. Then we were presented, before we went into the interview, then we were presented with an impossible choice. Jonathan from Disney, he said, okay, now who wants a photo? And I, of course, understand how the internet works. Said, me. And he said, but you should know.
Deduction.
It comes out of your time. So however long you take for that photo comes out of your allotted interview time. Now, the three very serious journos I was with said, we're forgoing the photo. We do not want to waste a second of this interview. And I said to them all, girls, let's huddle up about this. You should have a photo. You understand. People's attention spans are 2 seconds. They'll probably won't even watch the whole interview. Yeah. But a photo of you next to come on. And they were all like, no. But because I am a whore, because I understand things like this, because my attention span is that of a drunk, senile goldfish on its last legs.
Well, and you understand socials.
Well, I got that photo, girl.
Yeah.
Did I? What?
Yeah.
It was so worth it.
And it was also an icebreaker, wasn't it?
Look at this photo.
Yeah, I know.
It was it's my favourite thing ever.
Everyone looks great. It will be framed.
So it told the girls didn't get it.
If not tattooed.
They were all very upset with themselves afterwards when they saw my photo.
Also, you're very, like, how much? I bet 25 seconds would have taken.
Not even.
Yeah.
Also, I was smart enough to, thank goodness, the girl who was taking the photos, they were live photos, so I got extra video out of it. So when you hold the live down, there's a little extra video out of this. Yeah. And it got me saying, you guys, the many gay men are going to put this on Grindr.
Oh, they would have loved that.
They cackled, didn't they?
Wouldn't have got that from Sunrise.
Absolutely not. We've been told 5 minutes. Do you want a photo or not? One of the most asked questions before we get to the interview, and yes, we're getting to the interview, why in the hell were you holding a Where's Wally book, Em? Has been the number one question asked about this photo.
And look fair.
And if you're not looking at the video now, you should be.
Although, full credit, it's on the colour theme.
Of course. Mama wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah.
Nothing. I had cerulean blue nails. Nothing is left to chance. Yeah. I'm a theme queen. Why was I holding a Where's Wally book? Well, for those of you who don't know, for our new friends who are here for Meryl and Anne, and now we hope you come back, and now we hope you go back through our 7-year catalogue because there's been so many things you've missed out on. God.
Cynthia.
Wait till you hear about my
Ariana.
marriage. I did interview Cynthia and Ariana, and this interview is going to be up there with that, I
Glenn
think.
Close, many Oscar nominees.
Truly. Yes! Well, I thought I needed something in my kind of arsenal to take in to distinguish myself from the other gals. And Michael Lucas is friends with Patrick Bramall, who is an actor. I call him a comedian in this interview, which troubled Michael, but I felt it was too hard to explain why we were friends. The girls knew I was a comedian, so I just said fellow comedian. Patrick Bramall is not upset with that at all. He is a comedic actor. He's fine with that. I checked. Now, I knew that you knew him. He is playing Anne's love interest in The Devil Wears Prada 2, which has kind of been kept quiet. And we only really know it because of fan shots on the day. Like, it got leaked by TMZ.
It was major. It was front of news.com when he did a dancing scene with Anne in the street.
Yes.
And let me tell you, Australia was very happy to see that.
Exactly. So that was great. And Michael came through with the goods. Here is Patrick's voice note back to us to tell me why I should take a Where's Wally book into the interview.
Okay, here's the thing. I just thought of it. Anne did not believe me that there was such a thing as Where's Wally in Australia. She's like, no, it's Waldo. It's Waldo. I was like, yeah, it's Waldo for you guys. It's Wally for us. So if she's feeling so bold, could give her a Where's Wally from me. I'll pay her back.
He's never paid me back, nor does he have to. All right. The time has come, Michael Lucas. Here is my full... Now, I ended up getting 8 minutes. Only supposed to get 5.
Yeah, and a photo.
And a photo.
So winner, winner.
That's right. The girls
Not that it's a competition, but if it was.
It absolutely is a competition.
Yeah.
It's always a competition.
It's an Olympic event.
Everything.
It should be an Olympic event.
I would nail that.
You would.
Winning over a slightly cagey A-lister is a useless skill I possess.
I will contact the IOC.
Let's make it happen. So here is my interview with Oscar Award-winning Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway for The Devil Wears Prada 2, which is out everywhere in Australia, April 30th. Please enjoy.
Hi, Em. How are you?
My teeth, isn't it?
Perfect.
No lipstick?
No.
We're going to have a photo. We're in time, honeys. Okay, here we go. Too many gay men counting on this
Gotta
photo.
get the boots in, babe.
Meryl.
Yeah, they're fabulous.
This is going to be on Grindr profiles everywhere. Okay.
No, but about the lipstick on the teeth thing, I had a real crisis.
Tell me.
Because somebody came in with a very taupey lipstick, and I couldn't tell if they had a stain on their teeth or if it was lipstick. And I'm an always tell someone if they have lipstick on their teeth, but I couldn't tell. And so I just decided to wait.
So you don't know which is the
I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be like, oh, you got something on her, to be like, oh no, it's just a.
Oh, I need to go and get my teeth whitened.
It's nothing I can do about it.
I have a 7-year-old who will tell me if my teeth need to be whitened, so I don't ever have that problem. Queens, thank you so much for having me. This film, I need it so bad. My emotional well-being is tied to astronauts and you two.
Oh.
The Artemis 2 is getting me through.
Yes, yeah.
And this film as well.
Yes, I know.
So thank you.
And I think you're getting a lot of people.
Look, it's true. I'm colour and movement for a lot of people. It's true. Now, first, Anne, I bring evidence. We have a mutual friend, Patrick Brammall.
Yes.
One of my dear friends.
I love him
Both
so
comedians,
much.
yes. And you have a thing for Australians as love interest too, I see, which is great.
Yeah.
And we've claimed people for less, so you're now Australian.
Yay!
Now, I understand on set
He's great.
there was some confusion.
There was. Yes.
Because you didn't believe, Patrick, that we call it Where's Wally.
It's not that I didn't believe him. I just couldn't imagine it. But he did send me, he went home to his family and he sent me a video just pointing to it. And I was like, all right. And I love that we didn't go to Google.
No, why would you? It's not like you're carrying an information machine computer in your hand.
You can just end so many bar fights so easily now. Or you could just each dig into a position and argue about it on set for
Honey, I'm Italian.
weeks.
I'm really across this idea. We don't read recipes or Google anything or read instructions. It's a weakness. But Wally's better. Don't you think, like, Waldo sounds like your accountant and Wally's someone you'd lose at Coachella? Don't you think our one's better? Just say it.
Where's Wally? Where's Waldo? You're right.
Wally. You want to have a beer with Wally. Waldo's telling you you're going to get audited.
But I will say the Waldo aspect of it always made me believe in, like, the wizard.
Oh.
Like Waldo and the wizard, and when that kind of went together for me.
Yeah. Okay. No, I totally get that.
So
I do. I love it.
All right. Cool.
Meryl, do you ever roll out the Australian accent anymore? Do you ever bring it out?
I was just thinking,
like, how would Miranda say
Waldo?
Because I have an intrusive thought. Every time I talk about you, I say a dingo ate my baby.
Oh, yeah.
It comes out of my mouth.
That.
Yeah.
Yes, sadly.
I love that you do sometimes bring out the Australian accent.
Oh, I pull it out every once in a while. But
Amazing. Now, this morning, I had all these questions prepared, but then, I was the one loudly wooing at the press conference this morning.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, that was me.
I'm not.
There were 4 Australians at the back, and we were
out of control. As
too loud. Too loud. I am too loud. But no, this morning you said something that really struck me. I'm a 47-year-old perimenopausal single mother of 3 who owns her own business, and I don't often see myself represented in the media.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a lot of talk with this film about role models for women in business, but you are a role model for women of a certain age, both of you, especially you doing the splits with the new movie coming, the Thigh High Miss Pop Diva era.
Right.
I feel like it's a new kind of era for us with these roles, and this film especially giving us permission to not disappear, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do. I hope that's true. And I know it gives me hope when I go see things. And I used to take courage from Judi Dench as M, because I never saw any women that were older on screen.
No, you don't.
So it's nice, and it's also true. that people know. Or
I've never felt more powerful. I think I was sold a lie that I'd get to this age and off I go. But, honey, like I said to you, you're doing a high kick and a power ballad as a diva, and the next time, like, girl, I wore these beefsteaks and, like, Anne would wear them.
100%. I love them. Love the color.
Yeah. But you understand you're giving people like me absolute life.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to sound, harsh, but
Please do. It's my favourite version.
But don't hope. Just don't disappear. You're under no obligation to disappear. That's just, and the thing that's so exciting about this particular moment is, as long as women have money, we can empower each other. We can support each other's projects, and we can go to each other's movies. We can buy each other's art. We can listen to each other's music. We can go to each other's concerts. We can keep it going. We can be each other's patrons. It doesn't just have to be women supporting women. Men can find our art interesting too.
Yes.
One of the things that you said that I thought was so great was that, for the first time in your career when you played Miranda, men came up to you and said that they related to your character.
do you know that's the hardest thing for... We're so used to reading novels as little kids and imagining. I didn't want to be Wendy and Peter Pan. I wanted to be Peter Pan.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Miss Hannigan and Annie, but that says more about me than you. Yeah.
Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, she was my favorite. Ursula's my favorite. Yeah, I was always drawn to the...
Absolutely, to the Ballbusters. And, and also just the men were more interesting. Tom Sawyer is more interesting than Becky, whatever her name is.
Exactly.
And that's why people loved Little Women, because, you know, and there were not that many books for kids, and now it's different, and the world has changed a little bit, but it's still an uncomfortable accommodation.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know, I feel like I'm off the rails, frankly.
No,
with my jet lag, but I do think that it's different. It's better, but there's always the chance of recidivism. I always think about Afghan women got the vote before American women did. And look what happened to them. Yeah. They had the vote before we did.
Yeah.
And I always think about, we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States, you know, in July, and women only got the vote, you know, in 1920.
Some women.
But they got it.
Not all women.
Not all women. And they got it in 1778. Did you know that? In New Jersey. They had the vote, and then they lost it. So we can lose. We can lose. We can go back in time.
You have been more Meryl Streep than I could possibly have hoped for. Like, you have been so on brand. We've gone from Grinder to a history lesson. I'm going to actually disintegrate on the spot. This is not a natural fibre. I'm sweating flaps. Thank you.
Just what you needed.
Thank
on a
you so
morning
much.
show.
No, I get it. And I just want to say, I know this is not a question, this is a statement. I never thought Miranda was a bad boss. I just thought she was the only person in the building who knew what was fucking going on. That was it. And Nigel, of course, Stanley Tucci was funny. Yeah, no, not a bully. She was the competent one.
Comes into his own in this.
Oh, I love Stanley Tucci. He's delicious as he comes in.
Yes, even more so.
Small Italian man. I have a penchant for them.
No, but I have to say, very strong.
Oh, I can tell. Don't worry, I've looked extensively. Stanley Tucci in Italy got me through some dark moments of my divorce.
Wait, have you read his book Taste?
Yes, of course.
Okay, just double checking. I loved it. I just thought it was the most amazing book.
Yeah,
and
he is amazing though. You two are queens, but I would have probably traded you two for him. I just want to say, I'm just going to say now the interview's done. I would have taken a Tucci if he was here. Yes, I'm wrapping up. I'm going. Thank you for this film. Thank you for your talent. Thank you for being so Meryl Streep. I can't believe it. Love you, Queens. Yes, Queen. Thank you. I've gone over time. They're going to yell at me.
Thank you.
I'm probably not supposed to touch Meryl. Clap. The interview's over. Woo! That went pretty well. Now, something happened afterwards. The cameraman rudely cut the video.
Oh, no.
But audio kept rolling. And Anne Hathaway, well, she gave me some life advice. Have a listen. Queens. Yes, Queen. Thank you.
Thank you.
They're going to yell at me.
Thank you.
I'm probably not supposed to touch Meryl. Okay, sorry. So sorry. Hi, honey.
Oh, wonderful.
You're brilliant. Oh, my God, I can't wait for that film. Your songs on repeat.
Oh, I know. Thank you. Never change.
I won't. You don't have to. You're perfect. So there you go.
There you go.
Oh.
Meryl's hair swish.
Yeah.
I mean, I need that gift. I need it on a T-shirt. I need it memed. I need it in every format that one could possibly get it.
Look, I blacked out a few times and...
Can I just ask what the outfit she was wearing, what was that to the touch? Silk?
Leather.
Very
soft.
Very soft. It looked like it was liquid all over her.
No, it was leather. I would say, yeah, it looked incredible. She looked incredible. And when she was talking about the Afghan women getting the vote, my brain was like, how am I bringing this back around to the film? I really was like in my brain, taking in Meryl's history lesson, of course.
Yeah.
But also frantically looking at the PR girl trying to wind me up. I'm like, this interview cannot end on this.
You picked the perfect transition back.
Well,
it could not have been better. I could have thought about that for 7 years and I never would have thought of that.
I just said what was in my head.
Well, thank God.
I'm panicking and in my mind I'm thinking, this is so Meryl Streep, and then it just was out of my mouth. It was just one of those moments where I just thought it and said it.
Yeah. I mean, full credit if you'd come back with, and do we think the Taliban are going to permit this film?
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't go down that path.
Absolutely not. And I did, like the PR girl, you need to understand the pressure in that she is drilling you. And she's like, this
Where
is
is she?
over.
Is she in your eye line?
There's two. There's one in your eye line and one behind you. So you can't, and there's also one holding up a sign.
Is there a security guard?
Many. And Meryl's security guard, hectic. She's got 3. There was so much security. And there's also the lady holding up the last question and they start pointing at it. I went 3 over the last question point. But it was stressful. But I knew that I have always wanted to say that I didn't see Miranda as a villain.
Yeah.
I saw her as a tough boss.
Yes.
But if a man had behaved in the same way, we wouldn't be saying the same things. There were aspects where she was just mean. Like there were some times where she was just mean to Andy.
Or unreasonable.
Yeah.
Or
mean,
impossible tasks.
But we've all been there when you're the only person in the building who knows what's going on. It can piss you off. And the fact that we got the Stanley Tucci love in there is just, oh, God, I love him so much. I'm manifesting this. Tucci and I must sit down together. I've put so many feelers out because I think he's been working on a new series. And
it's just a strong danger you'd actually fall in love with him, though. I'd be worried.
That ship has sailed so long ago. I love him.
He's the gayest straight man in the world and Italian.
It's perfect. I love him so much. So the interview went well. I'm happy with that. There's a bit of talk over. There's things that I'm going to torture myself over until I die. But then I got more Meryl, not expecting, later on in the day. We went to a big fan event at the shopping centre, huge shopping centre.
They really got them out and about, didn't they?
I'll tell you, they did. And it was nutso. There were so many people there. There's Meryl, one of Meryl's security guards in the photo here. You can see next to her right there. He was there with her all day. The girl on the right was the most beautiful, terrifying, incredible PR person I've ever come across.
Yeah.
She was with Meryl all day also. More of Meryl's security over the back left there. Anyway, I'm standing on the line, kind of just looking around. You know, it's nice, it's great. And Meryl spotted me.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect her to remember me. She, when I tell you, rushed over to me, grabbed my hand, screamed, "So lovely to see you." I had a similar moment with Anne later. Didn't get that on video. But I don't know, is there something to play? Is there a little bit to play? Just see if you can hear it. You'll be able to see it. Don't worry, there's a video of it. But just
Someone is literally holding a sign that says, "Say hi to Megabox."
What's a Megabox?
I don't know.
Sounds on brand
and
for
I
me.
tell you what, I'd want more information. I'd want a lot more information. I'm not surprised she flocked to you in the face of those instructions.
Let's have a see if what we can hear. That was to me.
That's great.
That's screeching. Thank you for coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Megabox got nothing.
Who is Megabox?
Don't know.
Who do you think you are? You'll never be Em Rusciano standing at a crazy Westfield-style situation being spotted by Meryl with 5 security guards trying to keep her away from me.
Can I just say that this footage, it's giving JFK assassination. I feel like we're putting it together. We're little fragments. We're putting together this historic moment.
Well,
this
we
one's from
have
the hill.
the other one. Yeah, the other one's a video on the left.
Go,
Play that.
Play it.
Look, see that?
Yeah.
See that?
Little whoop.
See
yeah.
that?
It's a
Just touch my hand.
Is it a wave or a point or both?
It's a both. It's a I see you, girl.
Yeah.
So
I see you and your little bow on your, not little, I don't know why I said little, enormous bow.
Yes, it's a dress on there is painted a womanly figure and I've got a shirt on. It's very fashion. You wouldn't get it. So I think both angles you can ascertain Meryl remembered me and enjoyed me.
She may be thinking of you on her deathbed. Not that that's anytime soon.
Jesus, wow. I don't know how we got there, but okay. And on that note, no, I'm joking. So, look, it was a successful campaign. I think you would say it was worth...
Their campaign or your campaign or both?
Mine.
I sense that their campaign's going to deem to be successful. I would like to be one of their studio accountants on that weekend because I think the whole world is prepped.
I agree.
Raring to go.
I've seen the first 20 minutes of the film. That's it.
Okay.
But I have seen it.
Yes.
And I can confirm it's going to be everything you want. And we need this film now.
We need a strong serve.
I have never needed this more in my life. I'm taking my mum, who's partial to Meryl. I'm taking my mum to see it on Thursday night because I'm getting an advanced screening. I'm shimmying again. The theme is red. Mum said I don't do red. Brings out the red in my skin.
Her rosacea.
Expect Jenny to be and look, that's very on brand for my mum. She could wear blue. She could wear civilian blue because Mum has the blue eyes.
Oh,
so
she
wears a lot of
does.
blue.
Lovely, yes.
That's the first thing she said. Will Meryl be there? No, Mum. Meryl will not be there. Probably a maths cast member from 2019.
Yeah,
will be there.
sure.
A bachelorette or two.
Maybe.
Maybe a footballer.
Maybe.
Not Meryl.
No.
But that's okay. Jenny's going along. Jenny puts herself up there. Jenny's my mum, everybody, with Fonda, Streep. She loves all the, that's her era and she loves them.
Fonda, Streep,
Glenn Close. She loves Jane Fonda. My mum likes to dress like Jane Fonda now, not so much from the 80s. That's it. Thank you so much. It was a dream come true. Thank you 20th Century Fox and Disney for flying me there, and thank you to Meryl and Anne for being so gracious.
Close personal friend Meryl Streep.
Thank you to my close personal friend. Yes!
Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep, triple Oscar winner.
Devil Wears Prada 2 is in cinemas.
Yes,
everywhere.
if you hadn't heard, you've probably heard that this movie is coming out.
April 30. Make sure you get along to see it. And also, coming up next is our sealed section for our new friends. We have a very special subscriber-only podcast that we do, and today we'll be doing a forensic OK Stop video analysis of a moment that only this could surpass. Only this occasion could surpass the fact that Sabrina Carpenter welcomed mine and Michael's
biological mother,
Madonna Louise
Veronica Ciccone,
onto the stage during her Coachella set. When I tell you, when the screen went black and white and Vogue started playing.
Oh, and what an intro. Have you tried this one? It was full body chills.
We're going to be playing the video. Michael and I like to do a little director's commentary to go along with it.
It might not be so little in this case.
It's going to be 25 minutes worth, let's be honest. So thank you very much for listening. If you're new, go check out everything else we've made. We're at Emsolation Podcast on the socials. And if you want to subscribe, it is Benjamin.
Just use the link in our description or go to emsolation.supercast.com.
That's right. All right, everybody. We're on to the sealed section now. Bye.
If you're not a subscriber to Emsolation Extra, here's what you're missing.
Well, hello there and welcome to the sealed section. If you are yet to watch the main episode and you're wondering why Michael is in his wedding tuxedo, it's not.
No, it's my Logie's one.
His Logie's one. Well, go back and watch. No, it's for the Devil Wears Prada. We went fashion. But right now, an event that... Look, it took me out. I couldn't even post about it. I was paralyzed. Chella was doing checks on me. She's like, Mum... Like, I know.
I knew it was like
I texted you in capital letters.
Confident.
Yeah, no, you called it.
Yeah, but even knowing it was coming, I underestimated how paralyzed I was going to be once the moment actually hit.
I was
paralyzed.
Also, just like a nervous mother watching my child. Like, I was worried for her.
Who's your child? Sabrina
Madonna.
or Madonna? Yeah.
Look, I don't know if mother's daughter. Just like willing the best because the internet is savage.
Yeah.
And I know how much pressure she would have been putting on herself because it's been 20 years since she was there and she's going inside one of the biggest pop artist sets. And
it's her longest gap between albums too, ever.
Yeah. And I was nervous for Our Lady Madonna. So I'm sitting there. We're watching Sabrina. By the by, great set.
Great.
What more could you want?
The level of thought and detail and rehearsal that she committed to this Hollywood theme. Meticulous. Everything about it was meticulous. But let's go to the main event.
Please. When the telly went black and white And Chella looked at me straight away and she was like, she thought I was going to faint. I thought I was going to faint.
I was wondering how Sabrina was going to transition into it. So basically, anytime the lights went down, I was on guard. But
also, I just want to say thoughts and prayers to my dear friend Timberly, who is a big Madonna fan and went to Coachella weekend 1 and got Will Ferrell.
Look.
And was texting me yesterday like, I can't believe it.
I know. That would be haunting.
It is truly every day for her. Continue.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was waiting to see how she was going to do it. And then, of course, in her song Juno, traditionally in her concerts, there's a moment where she's like, if you tried this one, and she does a funny pose. And I don't know how, it just didn't occur to me that she would use that, but it was the best transition in. And so, again, she got to that point of the song where she just sort of casually said, if you tried this one, and then lights went down and then the Vogue music came on and... Oh, my God.
So we're going
Still now I'm getting chills.
Same. We're going to go through this performance meticulously. This is what you pay the money for, guys. Here we go.
We saved the best stuff for Emsolation Extra. So if you want to hear or even better watch what happened next, just click the link in our episode description or visit emsolation.supercast.com and join. Instantly, you'll have access to a world of bonus apps and other treats, all accessible through the podcast app that you are currently listening on right now. And on our extra tier, you can also watch and stream the video episode of what you just heard and our exclusive sealed section episode back to back every week via the Supercast website for just $2.50 a week on our yearly plan. Join Extra or Extra and get 2 bonus episodes every week, plus close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority, and merch discounts and one-off exclusives. Find out more. Click the link in the episode description or go to emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with Em Rossiano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios. Hosted by Em Rossiano with Michael Lucas. Executive produced by Benjamin Wasley. Produced by Em Rossiano. Filmed and edited by James Henderson. Socials by Benjamin Wasley, Em Rossiano and Marcella Rossiano Barrow. With assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to chat with you again soon.